I'm here with freshman Julia Jacobs from North. How are you feeling on the first day of high school?
I was feeling pretty okay. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel good. It was just kind of neutral. It was hard getting back from summer and going to school again, regardless like whether I was at a new school or not.
How did these feelings affect the rest of your year?
They didn't really. The first day doesn't matter that much. People just get too hype about it, and they shouldn't, because there's no reason for that.
Would you go back and change anything about that first day?
It was one of those days where you could have been there, you could have not been there, and it wouldn't have made a difference.
What surprised you most about the whole year?
Well, I guess it was that even though you're taking on-level classes like I did, it doesn't always guarantee that you're going to do well and that it's going to be easy. Because Northview has these high expectations that expect you to do really well. But if you're not great at school, then you suffer.
What was one thing you wish you could have known before you started?
I wish that I could have known what it was going to be like, how my teachers were, and things like that, because I could have prepared myself better for how they grade and how they assign things.
Did you consider taking any AP or honors classes?
No, I figured it would be too hard, but I didn't realize on-level classes are hard as well.
If you knew how hard the on-level classes, would you have taken any lower classes? If that's an option.
There is no option for lower classes than on-level.
What was your lowest grade?
I think a 75. Originally, my lit teacher failed me because he messed up on some grade, and I had to do recovery to get it up to a 75.
Are you pleased with this grade?
No, I wish it could have been better, but that was my teacher's fault.
What was your biggest regret of the whole year?
Probably not studying as much as I probably could have. I mean, I could have done better, but I didn't do terrible, so that's alright.
What was your biggest success?
Probably becoming a PR producer for BVP, because it's a lot of responsibility, but it's a lot of fun too, and I get to be with two of my close friends.
Why was this such a success?
Because it's kind of an honor to be a producer, because you have a lot of like power, I guess, and you get to go to producer meetings and producer parties and stuff that people who aren't producers can't do.
How often did your group of friends change?
Well, my group of friends never really changed, but there were some additions and subtractions, in other words.
How did this subtraction affect you?
Well, this one girl, I stopped being friends with her about 6 months ago because she was a really mean person. So I guess it was kind of better for our friend group to not have her in it anymore, because she was just causing a lot of unnecessary negativity.
How did this addition affect you?
Well, additions are always good. People who brighten up the group and make you laugh and are good friends are a lot better than people who are bringing your group down and making people upset.
Do you regret joining a certain group or club or team?
No, not really. I mean, there were clubs that I applied for and didn't really go to, but besides that, not really.
Do you regret not joining a certain group or club or team?
Well, I guess I could have applied for FCA leadership, but I didn't do that, but there's always next year. But I'm still part of FCA regardless.
Did peer pressure affect you in any way during this year?
No, it didn't.
If something of peer pressure ever came up, how would you handle it?
Well, I guess if someone was trying to tempt me to do something, I'd sit them down and talk to them and tell them that they can do much better things in their lives than the things that they're doing.
Are you pleased with your whole ninth grade experience?
In all honesty, it's so great to not be a freshman anymore.
Why was being a freshman so horrible?
It wasn't terrible. It was just, when you're a freshman, you just know that no one respects you, that you're going to get laughed at if you, like in the first week of school, if you just go up to people, like upperclassmen, they're probably going to laugh at you.
Is Freshman Friday a real thing?
You'll probably get suspended if you participate.
Is there anything that you want to share with the oncoming freshmen that you wish you could have known?
Being a freshman sucks. Be prepared for that. And don't take a date to homecoming unless you're in a relationship. And Sadie Hawkins is not quite as formal as you would expect.
Thank you for your time. This is great.
Okay.